Hey guys, Adam Sam Radio. Just wanted to shout out to you all out there, and it's been a while I've been doing any videos because I've had trouble with my station. I don't know if you guys ever had a snag, which I've been having a snag. I have to replace all my antennas. The only antenna I'm running right now is the antenna that I built on this channel that you've seen, that MFJ, Cushcraft, Dealey, whatever, 1200 watt antenna. And my inverted V, my G5RV, and what was it, my vertical for the other side of the house. I think the coax is bad. As soon as you put power to it, or just, key it, tune it, you key it, you let off the key and it's silent. So it's like it's showing a short. So I checked my other antenna, the one I just built not long. That was like what, 2-3 months ago, and that's fine. It works fine. I put my linear amplifier on it. I put about 300-400 watts into it, no problem. And so I've been kind of bummed out. Everything has not been working right. So I've just been making patch cords, and let's see. Well, the rest of them I'm using on my station because they all had to be replaced. I've been making a lot of the patch cords, and so that's pretty much what we were doing. And the band conditions have just been horrible, very horrible. I think we had a solar disturbance again, I think it was, they were saying. Jeez, trying to get comfortable here. I'm trying to figure out, what was I going to say? Oh, Jesus. It was a solar disturbance, or was it a solar flare? We had that problem. The solar flare came and went. Now we got another one. It was a sunspot activity or disturbance, and the band's been really noisy and stuff. I got noise, and plus I got noise from the next door neighbor. I have to do a tour around my yard again, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I got a new house right next to my shack. My antenna is where it is. I'm sure you guys seen it in my videos, one of my videos in here, or my pictures or whatever. I don't know if I remember I put it, I showed it here yet. Maybe I should do a update video on that. So I've been having troubles with the shack, and it's just driving me nuts. I just can't take it, so I just got off the air. I covered up some of my stuff. I'm just using my bedside radio. Like last night, I went to go to the Snowbirds net on 7233, 40 meters, and nothing but noise. And it's just, you can't hear nobody. I had my amplifier on, and they say, "Oh, I'm giving them an S9, but I can't even hear them." You know what I mean? It's just that's how noisy it is. So the only good news is I feel pretty excited. Is I have a good friend, an old friend that we met not long ago. We were good friends. We met on the radio actually. So I'm buying his SB220. No, not 220. 200 SB200. He built, I think he said he built in 1970 or 69, 70. He was the original owner, original builder. And so I'm getting that, and he's letting me try a Kenwood base station. I forgot, it's the SAT model. And if I like it, fine, I'll buy it in the future. If I don't, I'll just give it back to him. But so I got some toys to play with, but I got the amp. I think I owe $50 on the amp, and then it's mine. Well, he says whenever you get the money, the 50, not a big deal. I think I paid like $400. Well, $350 right now. Then I owe him another $50, so that's $400. Maybe next month I'll give him the other $50. And because money right now is really tight. You know how it is, guys. It's just really, really tight, So I'm getting my amplifier back. Basically, I sold, and it's going to be the same condition as the other one was, and I missed that amplifier. And so now, guess what? I'm getting another one. So that other guy that I used to know kissed my arse. Okay, he could cram that thing up right where up the sewer pipe. If you know what I'm talking about. So we're getting that, and what else I was gonna say? Yeah, that tuner I was building. Looks are deceiving. I tested everything. I put there's a cold solder joint near the switch. I adjusted that. I still have the switch over here. I didn't even install it. I looked before I was going to replace it. That's going to be a bear to replace. So I looked at it, and then guess what? One of the caps are shorted. Like I told him on the phone, my friend. I says, yeah, man, that thing is short. He goes, don't worry about it. Who cares? He's got a new one. He's got, stuff like that. It's not good to have good friends nowadays. He says, don't worry about it. Just, use it for parts or whatever, and I kind of feel bad, but, I'm trying to help somebody out, and it just, that's how it usually gets. Us good guys get it in the, up the tailpipe, But I tried my hardest, and I could probably fix it and put it my own way, and but those capacitors ain't cheap. I would have to get something equivalent. I think they're both shorted because I try to get a reading off it. I could barely get any readings on them. I put it in the thing, and the thing would read a little, and it would just stay in one spot. It wouldn't even do anything. Because when you move the tuning capacitors, they should move with the tolerances or the inductance or reactance or whatever you want to call it. So that's all messed up. But it's okay. I gave him giving him some money towards that 200, and he paid me for that other thing I was going to fix. I put so much time in this thing. I put it back together. It was a lot of things missing on that thing, and now I couldn't find out the capacitors are shorted. So he says, well, you can keep that amp I got a cheesy 811H. It'll get me about 300-400 watts. That's all I need. And then today I'm buying his SB200 that he built back in the day when he used to see really well. And it's an honor to have it because I never had a Heathkit that was built from the original owner. So I'm kind of like excited about that because that'll mean a lot to me. Because how often do you buy a Heathkit electronic device or anything ham related or whatever, the original guy that built it? And that's pretty cool. I think I don't know. I think he's got the book on it. He's got the everything build sheet. When he built it back in the day, he says it works great, and I don't even know what tubes. I don't know if he's got the Centrons in there. I gotta ask him. If not, I'm gonna order some more Penalabs when I get some extra money. It's been really tight, so I've actually been saving for this for a while. So 200 is more than enough. More than enough. People go overboard with 15 or 2,000, 3,000 watt amplifiers. The big ones. There's no point of it. You can't use the whole amplifier because it's illegal. You can't run 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 watts or whatever amp it is. Like the Henrys, the 2Ks, and all that. You can't run that. You can't. You can't run at full potential. It's a waste of time. Why don't you just buy a regular small amplifier? It'll do 400 to 500 watts, 300-400 watts. You're good to go. You'll still bust through pileups. That's all you need. You don't need all these big amplifiers. I used to think that years ago. Oh, the bigger the better. No, it's not. It's all false. But I figured I'd throw that in there. And this Kenwood was the SAT model. It's an older model. I forget the name of the damn TS. It's not a 440 SAT. It's not that one. It was another model. I can't remember. It has the module for satellite or something like that. If it's only VHF, I don't want the thing. I could care less about satellite or anything else like that. But he says, just look, try it out. I'll try it. If it has HF, I'll be happy with that, and whatever. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not if I like it, I'll tell them in the future I'll buy it. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. But the 200 is mine. That's definitely a given. I got that. So the guy that watches my channel, that I'm not mentioning any names or I'm not gonna dig, or I'm not gonna like I said, not gonna mention names, but the guy that bought my original one, that gave me the runaround, oh blah blah blah, you're gonna kill yourself on it, oh la 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 la. I was gonna offer him cash for the thing. Oh, well, what do you got to trade? What do you got to trade? I hate this. I hate that crap. To me, that's greedy. That's greedy. And this guy ripped me off 100 times over. And you know who you are. You know who you are. And just like all the deals I've been doing, I got ripped off. Everything I've gotten was junk that I had to restore. And now all the stuff that I've gotten is all gone. I got rid of everything that guy ever I bought from that son of a gun. It's gone. Junk. Nothing but bad luck with his crap. Well, I got a good friend of mine. Like I said, I met on 40 meters. He's close here, and he's a very honest guy. He's a veteran, and a Vietnam veteran, actually. He's an older gentleman. Highly respect him. And this other clown, supposedly, I'm not gonna get personal with that other guy, but I'm not mentioning my friend's name because he's very low key. I want to keep it that way. But he offered me an amp for a good price, and I can't pass it up. And I'll take good. He says everything's been upgraded on it. Everything says it'll last you your lifetime. Here it is on 50. It'll probably last another 10 to 50 years if I'm still alive. If I even make 50, 60-something years old. If I live that long, might as well have fun now while you had it. We have it. So I just wanted to check on you guys. Adam Sam Radio here, and I didn't want you guys to think I forgot, but like I said, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. They got channels out there I've seen, they are just so bogus, and there's like 3.4K watchers and viewers watching or whatever on a certain channel. Has no educational purposes, nothing to do with anything what they're doing, and it's just stupid. Stupid. I'm not mentioning anything. Like I said, I'm not mentioning anything. But whatever you're doing, do it. Don't beat around the bush and just sit there. Oh, I got this. I got that. Oh, just show the same freaking content over and over and over. Just do something. Make your channel grow with something that you enjoy, that's educational and whatever. Well, like I said, hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll keep you updated on my channel and all this. I've been absent for a while because I was so damn depressed. So down on myself because I can't get nothing right, it seems like. And I was going to quit this hobby, this ham radio stuff, because that's how I came this close. After 35 plus years or more of doing this, I was at to the breaking point. I couldn't take it because this antenna baloney, ever since they built this freaking house next door to me, all this stuff started happening. All my wires deteriorate, all my wires are messed up, so I got to take all the wires down. And I got to redo everything. I can't do nothing now. It's too hot. Here in Florida, it was like 95 degrees with 65% humidity. I'm not going out there. The only time I go out there is when I do my chores, my yard work for my house. But, so that's pretty much what I've been doing around here, and I've been trying to straighten out the shack. It's not like the way I want it, but I've been operating my old school Yaesu GX2, my Kenwood 430S. I still got to work on my TS 520, which I accidentally burnt the front end on it because of all this baloney. I had so much coax. I don't know what antenna was on, what works, what didn't work. So what I did is, I made sure everything was working. I had that radio was off. I transmitted I think it was my Yaesu FTDX10. I tuned it up, and I smelt this weird smell, and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And long and behold, I wanted to use my 520, my hybrid rig. It was that. I think I burned out one of them transistors. They're hard to find. I mean, you can find them. They're very expensive. If you find a pair of them or 4 or 5 of those, they're going to cost you some money. And that's why I bought a parts board with all the parts on it, with the filter. I think I did a video on that. I haven't dug into that because I am not in the mood to be tinkering right now. I'm just taking it easy, trying to gather up the stuff in the shack, and I showed you my little shortwave radio. I should do a little more on the old school analogs, which I do enjoy. It brings back a lot of childhood memories. And so, I mean, that's pretty much it, And I just wish I had a shop, man. I've seen those little shops at Home Depot, these little like tool shed type pole barn things. You want like $3,500 for them, and that'd be ideal. I'd have it right next to my shack over here, near the end of the fence line, and I have it there, and I'd have it air conditioned, and I have a shop to work in. Instead of this freaking room, there's no room to work, nothing. And, it sucks. It really does. It takes money to do stuff, what you need to do. And they got these people out there that their channels are absolutely horrific and just totally worthless. And they get all these sponsors and all these, and they get monetizations and whatever. And they get what they need. And then here it is, a little guy like me. My channel, I've been doing this since 2020, since the pandemic. I'll be here for the rest of my life, to the day I die, or whatever you want to call it. I've been here since 2020. I was up to 500 one time. Then it went down to 300, 400, and now here I am still. And it's like, what the hell happened? What happened? But like I said, I'm not out here for charity. I'm not out here. I'm doing this for free. But it would be nice to have like a sponsor maybe, or something I could do a review on, or a product that I like. I'll mention. Maybe I can get a nice little pole barn, little shed, so I can have a nice workplace, so I can work, and I can set up a tripod, a real camera. So these cell phones, like this phone here. This Apple phone I'm using right now does not have a pause button on it like my other Android had. This one here does not have a pause button. So it kind of sucks. So I got to keep it on all the time. I could do a 5-minute job, or it'll be like 10, 20 minutes. By the time I'm done, it'll be 20 minutes in or more. I can't pause it. So eventually I'd like to get a GoPro camera, a real camera with a tripod. That takes money, so I got to save up for that. And enough me crying and bitching and moaning, but the thing is, I don't understand. They got these guys out there. They got channels out there. It's about just the stupidest shit. They got rave pages. That's their thing. They got guys out there. They got these people out there playing with dolls and just stupid shit. And this generation, these millennials, kiss my foot. I'm a Generation X. If you don't like it, that's too bad. And guess what? You're learning from us. The millennials, I'm sorry, you know, they got this channel about the father is a Generation X. They got 2 kids, the son and the daughter. They're making fun of the old man. Either that, it's all staged. And this guy's got millions of viewers watching these 2 kids making fun of their father, because he's a Generation X like me. I don't get it. I just really don't get it. Just stupid content that has nothing to do with anything. You know, that's our business. I'm Gen X. If you don't like it, that's tough. That's tough bull tits, and this is how it's going to be. And I was brought up the right way. I was brought up when the lights come on at night, you get your butt home, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I was brought up right. Yeah, I had a crappy childhood, but I eventually turned out nice. But like I said, you know, I'm going to let that go. I'm not going to get into my personal life. But anyways, like I said, I haven't been absent for a while, and I just want to let you all know we're doing okay. Just things been happening here at the shack, so I have to, and I've been at the doctor's a lot, and my health is kind of like crappy. And you know, just guys pray for me. You know, I know I could be here one day and gone the next. I mean, I don't know what's going on with me. And you know, it just kind of does worry me, and it does not. You know, I went through cancer. I have bone disease, of course, and a bad back. I went to do my back therapy, and the doctors screwed me. And they tried, you know, rolling me around like a dice. Oh, come here next day. Oh, this is, you know, and then they're messing with my insurance company. You know what I said? Just cut that off. I'll deal with the pain. But anyways, enough of that, me raving about that. But my point is, how the hell do these people get viewers that I could make a video of a fan? Oh, what a cute fan that is. My fan for my room, or this little cute fan. Oh, it's so cute. And put a smiley face, like a couple googly eyes on there with a little stick-on eyes, and they spin, or you shake it, it spins. And I'll make it look like it's a story about a lonely fan needed a friend. And then I go buy another one, a big stilt fan. Oh my God, I got a big brother. It's how big he is. And they'll probably get about 1.1 million views. It goes to show you how the society is nowadays, how the IQ is. It's very low. I'm not saying all, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to cut everybody down. I'm just saying the way things are. The IQs on YouTube lately has just been so minimal. Nobody wants to do nothing. Nobody wants to, you know, just do things that we enjoy. There's cars, there's car collectors, there's radio enthusiasts like me and you guys that subscribe, you know. And you got these other guys make these dumb movies about stupid stuff about making fun of my generation. If you don't like my generation, just don't bother, you know. I mean, I'm sorry. That's the day I was born in the 70s, growing up through the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And then you get these 2 millennials out there making fun of their dad. But I think it's all staged anyway. It's all, and I kept watching it for a while. I said, this is bull crap. It's all staged. Oh, Dad, why you still listen to this old junk music? Why? They got junk music. The junk they got now is junk. It don't make sense. It sounds the same thing. There's no talent in the music nowadays in the industry. It's all put together, synthesized, and not like the 70s rock. It was all talent. There's no talent nowadays. Just like on YouTube, there's no talent in it no more. There's a good point right there. No talent. And we need more good people out here to show these Generation X, not Generation X, millennials. It wasn't for us guys, guys wouldn't be here. or my generation had kids, and their kids had kids, and it's Generation X. Is it X? No. Millennials. I get them all confused. See, when my sister's is an X like me, her kids are millennials. Those kids, my niece and I'm not just saying this, my niece and nephews are brought up right. They work, they do what they got to do, they respect their mother, they love the things that she does, and that is great. I'm proud, and I'm a proud uncle too, by the way. And I was afraid of them, if they're I'm growing up, and I'm not worried about it. My nephews are going to be going to college. They're going to be electrical engineering or something like that. I think something like that in that nature. But yeah. So these kids nowadays, minusing my niece and nephews, those kids are good kids. Very good kids. And my sister raised them kids. And I had a punk ass ex-brother-in-law basically up and left them when they were babies. My sister had to raise them. And then we had them here for a while. My sister had to work for those poor kids. And my sister is old school. I'm old school. She's teached her kids caught on to being old school. They're old school. And I got one of my nephews, might be a ham. I talked to him last month because he wants to build a tube amplifier for a stereo or whatever. One of my nephews said, I got the inspiration because of you, which is me. Yeah, not too many millennials would say that. They admire their uncle or their aunts or their elders. So, I'm proud of all of them, not just one or two or whatever. I'm proud of all of them. All of them. And they were brought up right. And they don't act the fool to my sister. Because if they say stupid stuff or did stuff, I would put my foot up their cracker barrel, if you know what I mean. The butt there. Up the arse. But they're very good kids. Well, adults now. They're getting to be adults. And they are adults, young adults. And I want to talk about these new millennials. It's sad, it really is. It's like I said, when that light comes on at night, you better get your ass home, or you're going to get a whooping. I had a crappy childhood and a good childhood in a way, but how I got into radio was my great-great-grandfather. He was into radio, shortwave, and that's how I got into it. Back when I was about A-high, I was probably about, growing up, I can remember him toying around with radios. It was probably about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's probably how I got. Then when I just turned 12, then in the following year I turned 13, and that's when I got more into radio. And I got my first shortwave radio was a Radio Shack shortwave 60, and plus that was my police scanner too. I got into that too. How many kids nowadays would be interested in that? No, they'd be into this. On the freaking phone, or going like this. Sitting in front of a screen all day long, playing video games. Alright, but enough of that. But like I said, guys, I'm still here, still kicking and going. And just want to let you all know, I'll try to make more content. I didn't have my head in the game here. It's just I was just so upset, depressed, disgusted, because nothing was working right. It seemed like I had this gremlin over my head. It was just constantly something breaking. My antenna system sucked. Now I got the dang vertical working. That's been fine. That's the only thing I got left is I'm glad I bought that damn thing, because it was actually a good thing I did buy that, because Right now, I don't feel like working on antennas outside. It's too damn hot. I don't like working in the heat unless I have to. Like I do my yard work and all. Like I told you, I do my yard for making my house look nice. But anyways, I just wanted to reach out to you all guys and stay tuned, and I'll try to get some more content out there. And don't give up on me, guys. Just please don't give up on me. And please hit like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if any new watchers are watching. Just do like I said. And I went to my analysis. There's a lot of people that are new, but they never have subscribed. Please subscribe. Come on, it's free. It is free. I mean, how much more can I say? I could use the ratings. I could use the whatever. I mean, this is just a serious educational. I'm a radio enthusiast. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there too. You guys expect more from me or whatever. Well, this is not your channel then. I do what I do. This is my channel. I do how I like it. But anyways, I had enough of the raving, guys. Just wanted to say what's going on. And stay tuned with Adam Sam Radio. And I'll let you know. I'll show you the amp and maybe that radio my friend's going to bring over. He'll let me try, and if I like it, I'll keep it. I'll buy it and save up. But I'm going to show you that amplifier, and I hope he says it's like clean. So if it ain't, I don't care. He says it works like a bear. So, and I want to put a fan on the top of it, sucking in and blowing out the top, because those amps get hot, just like when I had that Yaesu amp there, that piece of crap amp. Piece of junk amplifier, another piece of crap that I got from that individual. It worked great for 4.5 years, 5 years, until one day all the doorknob capacitors blew out, all cracked, every freaking one of them. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you all later on the next one. Adam Sam Radio, 73s.